Welcome everyone for another matches, and here we have the grand final game 4. Team Immune, 2 games. Indecisive, only 1 game in this best of 5. So that means if Team Immune win that match, it's the end of the tournament. And oh my god, what a game. The only thing I have to say is it did not finish until it is actually finished. But let's see what happens, because this game was a treat for us. Fourth match of the grand final of the Fangbooth 6 between Team Immune and Team Indecisive. And Team Immune is 2-1 up. And so that means that if Team Immune win that match, because it's a best of 5 series, and it's actually like already gonna be Team Immune the victor, the champion, and Team Immune would have been like a team that won every single Fangbooth they participated on. So like here it's do or die on the side of Team Indecisive. And here we can see like there is already like quite a lot of like aggression here. We try to go for the hook, but we actually hook the wall. That was kind of nice, like both team like looking for each other. And here we do have like Shanna on the Sevrog jungle actually. Not getting picked up. And so for this match we're gonna watch a little bit of dual lane action, focusing on the POV of ManQ on the Riktor. And in terms of dual lane, we have a Riktor Murdoch lane against a Decker Res. So like it's Decker Res should have like an easier time in lane, but at the same time, like every time you get hooked, you're probably like in a big world of trouble, because like Murdoch is actually like very strong. And so like Decker Res should be like in a position to be able to dominate a little bit, because better like lane control, better poke, but at the same time you have to respect the threat of the hook quite a lot. And so that's something that can be like very scary. Here Shin missing the stasis bomb after dodging the hook, so just like kind of an even trade for now. We do have both jungler going for the red, so Sevrog starting red. Sometimes Sevrog starts blue. They have this option, but they got the ward on the 5 camp, so they're aware of it on the side of Indecisive. ManQ's getting the hook back, so probably looking for another one. And here we both get the level 2 at the same time, so no team getting like any advantage for now. And we're looking for the hook onto Nefty. We get a little bit of stun and good poke. And that's the thing, like if you go for the hook and actually the hook doesn't connect, like here you can see 70% of your health is gone. So this is why, like I said, Decker Res has the advantage. And it's really like this whole lane is like a lot on like ManQ managing to land hooks. Ooh, we try to go for the stun to try to follow up and maybe like force ManQ to flash away, but very close to actually like eating, but it doesn't eat. Both jungler. Ooh, we get like a nice hook. Perfect like trap by Kabodani. Nefty getting at 1 HP. ManQ flashing away. And that's exactly what could have happened here. Kabodani keep like going for the aggression, going for some auto attack. Shin is getting kind of low, but he still has the flash, getting the slow. And Shanna now is back. And Kabodani flashing afterwards, trying to get Shin, 1 auto attack, and that actually secures it. Thanks to that we get the level up, and now we're coming back trying to protect him. We do get the trap, and we flash away, and Shanna actually don't secure the kill. Kabodani with the plays. And actually like managing very well this whole situation, and that's a double kill on the side of this dual lane. And yeah, like I said, here, perfect execution of what a Riktor Murdoch lane should be doing. Hook into trap, auto attack, bug shot, auto attack. You secure the kill. Then in the end, like it was like kind of scuffed, like Kabodani going a little bit too deep for my liking against that Decker, but it basically like decided that I'm fine, I'm going to manage that situation, and then ManQ coming back to help. And it was very close. Like if Shanna get like a slightly better like flash, maybe we get the pick on Kabodani, but in the end it's like them securing like a double kill and already like quite a huge substantial lead into that dual lane, because I assume Kabodani already like finishing the Ironwood bow, while we don't have the Soul Calice on the side of Team Immune. And they're actually like going to be aggressive here because they know that Kabodani doesn't have flash. And so here, unfortunately, this whole like benefit was very good, but here like this dual lane don't really respect the fact that the save rock can still be around, and that's gonna be like that was their timing to be like keep like snowballing up, and Team Immune knew it, and so they decided to like kind of make for a play for it, while Team Indecisive didn't really like fully respect that play, and now we're actually like not that far, like we're still like in a good position, but we would have been in a so much better position if we didn't die on that timing. Here if we can like delay the back of Nefty, that is good because he still like wants his Soul Calice, so every time he stay one more wave with that Soul Calice, that means like he's gonna take longer to stack, so that's something that this dual lane should be like looking to actually do. And a good hook by ManQ, like there is no shot the hook connect, but it's just like about forcing like Nefty to stay in lane here. So here we try to be aggressive, we get the hook, Shin get damage, gonna flash away, one auto attack, another auto attack, and here ManQ realizing that he has an opportunity into the Decker. Base stat of Riktor are very strong, and if you manage to get into range of the Decker, you actually like in a very good spot. And so Cabonani securing another kill for themselves. And so this dual lane already like showing like good stuff. So I guess here they're looking for we do get the reset of ManQ because he's kind of low on mana. Nefty stopping that reset because Shin is coming back, and so since if Shin is here, and no, we do get like also like a kill onto the offlane, so let's just watch the action there. And we get the level 6 from Moros, Bondru dashing in. Oh, we do miss. And we get the ultimate. Yeah, Bondru dashing in into the Fangbooth level 6. A little bit tough, but as an answer, we're trying like to go for the Fangtooth on the side of Team Immune with the priority from mid lane. And they probably gonna be able to secure that because like ManQ is forced to go back to base and Nefty is in a 1v1 against Cabodani, which means that we have like a 3-man advantage onto that Fangtooth. So we do go for the kill onto the offlane, but that's gonna be at the cost of the first Fangtooth of the game for the side of Team Immune. Here we try to go, we got the stun, and we do get like the hook into the trap here. We're trying to get as much damage as we can. Shin is kind of low on HP, we're gonna chase that. And actually like Shin is walking fast. And so he's going to try to jump like over, I guess, after the stun. But Cabodani is already like on the case here. And he's going to go the buckshot. And that's going to be a kill secured here by Indecisive. And so like this dual lane once again creating another kill opportunity for themselves. And kind of bullying Shin out of that Decker. Despite like Shin doing like very good stuff on the Decker in previous round. As we have seen in the other videos. So here we're gonna like pull the wave so the wave doesn't crash on the tower. Unfortunately, we pull a little bit too much, so that means that the range minion get actually like targeted, which means that this wave is going to bounce back pretty hard because there is no more range minion to actually kill the melee minion anymore. As we can see here, like almost no minion has been killed, and the wave is already like bouncing back. So we do have Nysa coming around, looking to maybe like support this aggression, but they have to be careful about putting too much pressure on that dual lane because the mini prime is up while the Fangtooth is already gone. So we probably want to play on the other side of the map. And here we're gonna crash like that big wave, gonna secure the gold buff for Cabodani, keep the farm going, and be into a good play situation for themselves. So here we do have the Sevrog hovering towards the dual lane as well. ManQ staying just like in range to get like the XP, but not committing for anything more than that. Shin going for the stun, we do get the subjugate, and then we get the cage. We try to go for as much damage, we go for the flash, but unfortunately the rewind is here. Colossal blow, and ManQ is taking like a lot of damage. We try to go for the hook, and that's like a very nice pickup by the side of Team Immune. Well executed, and now we got like the stun combo, and that's gonna be probably like a double kill. Team Immune once again playing that very well with Shanna and securing like a double kill, but in the meantime they try to go for a little bit of aggression in the mid lane, but MT is a little bit too slippery on his signature Gideon and managed to simply like disengage here. So overall, very well played here. You can see like Shin forcing the engage, subjugate his follow up, then we get like the rewind, kind of catching like also like the flash out of it, and then colossal blow. Like they expend a lot of resources, but they do secure the kill, and then they can turn the attention onto Kabodani, and they secure like a double kill with a very nice shutdown on Kabodani. And yeah, Nefty is like completely back in the game from like that play. As we can see, Vanquisher is finished with Soul Kalis, while like previously like Kabodani was actually like in a pretty okay shape. Though we see that we are like actually like 30 CS down, which is quite a lot, and I guess like we miss quite a lot of CS from like all those aggressive action from time to time. Tried to go for the hook, RMB was done, we dodged the stasis bomb. We're in range for the cage if Shin wanted to go for the cage, but we have to be careful because they also have access to the skewer. So if you get hooked, you're dead. Ooh, we tried to go for the hook on Nefty. Very close, but not connecting. Ooh, we got the stun combo. We try to deal as much damage as they can onto like here, but we get the skewer. Nefty is forced to use the Witch Talker, but that's actually like good enough, and so ManQ like now is forced to disengage. We do get the rewind. I don't think the rewind actually, maybe actually we get enough damage. Oh, the hook under tower, then the silence. 1 HP on Nefty, but it's not good enough, and here like Shin and Nefty managing to secure like the double kill on the 2v2. We got the rotation of TSC, and Naiza tried to get like onto Shin, but that means that Shanna and MT are free to DPS the Fangbooth in the meantime. We're gonna get like a good combo onto Shin with the landmine, the long arm of the low, but it's not enough. Shin surviving with a slither of HP here, probably around like 30 or so. And so once again, the dual lane of Team Immune doing a good job despite like the rough early game, and securing like another double kill that translated into the Fangbooth. And so 2 Fangbooths already secured on the side of Team Immune like pre-13 minutes in. That put like Team Indecisive already like under a lot of pressure, because they will need to be able to like be there for the third Fangbooth, because you don't want to offer triple Fangbooth at 18 minutes in. It's a little bit too early, and that would be like very hard to come back from. Here Nefty freezing the lane because we got the rotation of MT plus Shin trying to come. They realize that we do block the Void Breach. We try to go for the Replash. The Replash doesn't connect, so a lot of damage is being done onto that Riktor. Without Replash, this Riktor can't really like engage much. But we're gonna heal a big portion of that thanks to the Raiment of Renewal. We're sitting on upgrading the crests. And we're just gonna go for the reset to secure that crest for themselves. Mora's resetting as well. Naiza farming his jungle. Kind of like a huge reset timing on the side of Team Immune, while like Kabodani was staying against Nefty and Shin and get absolutely like obliterated in a matter of seconds. I wonder what happened there. I kind of curious a little bit. Okay, we just get the stun into combo, into damage, into rewind. Yeah, Cabonani not respecting the fact that he's alone here, and so he just get punished very hard. Decker Res can really like basically press W very fast and people just get obliterated in 1 second. In the meantime, we're looking at some aggression onto Bondroot, but unfortunately nothing to be found. Thank you for the follow, the Jarman. Welcome, welcome. In the meantime, in the mid lane, we do get the rotation of Shanna, of Shin plus Shanna, trying to get the pick onto TSC. TSC managing to survive here. And so that's gonna be kinda it for now. Trying to create like a little bit of pressure to maybe rotate towards the mini prime, trying to go onto the aggression onto the rotation of Nysa, but here Moro's arriving. It's a 4 against 3. Empty getting kind of low, but we got ManQ rotating here. Nysa is inside the pit. They do have to be careful. He used the Fury of Heaven, flashed away to get into Empty, but Nefty with the rotation as well. All 5 members of Team Immune being around, and here we get like another pickup. ManQ forced like to retreat here, and that's gonna be 5 members of Team Immune around that mini prime, and that's probably gonna be like another objective being secured, and Team Immune being like 3 objective up at 16 minutes into that game.
Enemy has activated the old prime.
Thank you, Jarmine, for the kind words. I'm happy it helps because that's really like the goal of my content, is trying to help everyone like understand better what they're doing so they can actually play the game with intention and become better. And so it's always nice to see and have some feedback that it actually like worked out for some people. Yes, Slim Shady, it is game 4. So far, Team Immune doing a very good job. 60 CS up, 3 objective up, 2 kills up. Ooh, but a nice hook onto Empty. We get like a little bit of a wombo combo, but Empty going like with his tanky build as usual. We get the counter engage afterwards. We see that Nysa is 1 HP, and here Nefty securing another kill on the rest. Cabonani finally arriving into the fight, but we have to wait for the hook. We find another hook onto Nefty, trying to get damage. Riftwalker forcing the flash away from Nefty. ManQ is a little bit like no in trouble, and here Cabonani ended up dying, and so yeah, we find a nice hook onto the Gideon, but Gideon played by Empty with the True Silver plus the Orb of Growth plus the Soul Bearer is not a target that if you can 100 to 0 with only 2 people, and that ended up like allowing them to get counter engage on him, and afterwards like it kind of collapsed like very badly. So Team Immune 2 more kill for themselves, actually like doing a very good job in that match. And I remember, if Immune win that game, they win the tournament. So like here, Indecisive are really with their backs against the wall, and they will have to start like doing some like very good stuff if they want to start to flow back into that match and actually have a shot at the championships. So here we try to be aggressive. Empty is going in onto Nysa. We get like a perfect body block by ManQ, but a lot of damage. ManQ is 1 HP. Oh, a very nice long arm of the low that allow to pick up like Empty in the end. ManQ 1 HP. Nysa getting very low. A nice colossal blow onto 2 people. Nysa Cabonani like still very low. Bondroot 1 HP. But here we do have Moros with the rotation, managing to secure like 3 kills for himself. We do get the rewind, so Moros get out. TSC is gonna chase that. We get the subjugate plus the knock. ManQ is maybe looking to get something out, but I don't think he actually has a lot of mana, and here he's just getting picked up. Moros is actually still around looking for Nefty. Nefty just like going to kind of try to survive against that Feng Mao, and here like Nefty with the mini prime. Moros is chasing, gets slowed down by the Peekaboo. Shanna arriving to maybe like save and protect more Nefty, and so Moros is probably gonna like stop the chase at that point. And that's the thing, like once again we do find like Empty, and this time we actually managed to get the kill, and Empty was a little bit over aggressive, but still like it takes so much to actually kill Empty that it's actually like then they can turn the fight around, and it makes it like very complicated for the enemy team. For the side of Indecisive to actually like get some clean team fight. So we're gonna get like the silence, we get like the stun. Oh, we missed the skewer, so now this Riktor is a little bit in a tough spot. He's gonna get like absolutely like focus, and another pick for Nefty. They're gonna follow up on that onto Nysa, and that's gonna be a black hole expanded. That secure the kill. Moros will have to kind of go away because the tier 1 tower is already falling, and here Team Immune with another double pickup here. The idea to go for the Decker is better than the idea of going for the Gideon, but unfortunately we wait a little bit too much for the skewer, and that means that the Decker dodged the skewer with the rocket boots, and suddenly the Riktor is completely out of position, and we can't even go for a support trade, which makes like the play very complicated. And that means that now it was the timing of the third Fangbooth, and now we do have triple Fangbooth online on the side of Team Immune. It's looking grim. It's looking grim.
I shall.
So here we're working towards a Tainted Guard on the side of this Riktor. Our Prime is probably gonna be like the next target at some point. And here, like, it's basically Immune move to make, and Indecisive is just like going to try to resist to the pressure. If like Indecisive make like a slight like mispositioning once again, that's all prime, and suddenly like it's opened the whole game, and a triple Fangbooth plus all prime that early with that much of an advance is actually dangerous. And here we can see like Nysa getting aggressed on ManQ, going for the hook to try to release a little bit of pressure on Nysa. And then we get Moros also that try like to resist. ManQ trying to come from behind, a very nice like Rift Walker into Skewer for plus long arm of the law, trying to survive. But once again, like it's not like gonna be good enough. Shin is getting like hooked, but here like Riktor have to sacrifice himself. Moros finding the pick into Shin, so it's a 1-for-2 trade, but this whole situation is Nysa getting like a little bit picked. Here we're gonna lose also like another character here. Nysa ended up getting picked up. TSC like flashing away, trying to survive, and that's in the end a 1-for-3 exchange. And yeah, Indecisive is so in on the back foot, like they can't like move anywhere on the map. Here even like one of their tankiest member like Nysa, even though Oathkeeper Fire Blossom is not super duper tanky, get picked up, and suddenly like the whole team tried to work together to actually like defend him, but it ended up with him dying anyway, and like bringing like 2 other people with himself inside the team. Still, they managed to deal enough damage and drag the fight for long enough that Team Immune didn't get a window to actually like force the Orb Prime. So game is not like hopeless yet, but still like one more engagement like that and suddenly like it's gonna be game over. Shin trying to be aggressive here, has to be careful because if he gets hooked he's probably like in trouble. We're not going to go in. We get the subjugate onto the Riktor with the black hole on top of that, finding the black hole onto like TSC plus like ManQ getting cold cell blow away. We do get the skewer, so ManQ is surviving a little bit longer. The replash is enough to survive even more, but at the end we end up dropping. We try to find like something else, but TSC is already out of the fight, and that means that we just like trade 50% of the health of Shanna to get like a free kill onto the Riktor. But the Riktor is the lowest level character on the side of Team Indecisive, so it's not gonna stay dead for a long time, and that means that it's still like not a huge window for the R Prime. Like Team Immune is like forcing that door open like more and more and more, but it's still like not fully broken. And so like here, Indecisive still has hope to make something happen, but it's like it's very, very close to actually like fall apart very fast. So Cabonani working towards his third item, like you can see like Nefty 14, 1 and 4, like 4 item completed while we're not even 3 item completed on the side of Cabonani. It's like a very, very, very tough situation. Primal Fangbooth is going to respawn. So we have like both big objective up on the map. MT going a little bit aggressive, poking a little bit, and here we're gonna go for the skewer. We go for the Rift Walker, a lot of damage being done onto MT. MT trying to survive, but MT get picked up here. Niza is low on HP. Now we have ManQ like pushing forward. Moros finding like the damage onto Nefty and get also like the hook. Everyone is getting kind of low on the side of Indecisive, but they already like find 3 members by the good combo of the damage and the hook onto Nefty. And now like we do have like Shanna that is low, and now it's like 4 picks being found. And they just like suddenly like manage to secure a lot of damage. They can go for the Primal Fangbooth now from that like situation, and that was like a lot of shutdown being secured also, because they managed to kill like Nefty. That was like a super huge amount of gold. It's gonna be the Primal Fangbooth. People are still like dead for quite some time, so it can probably be a reset into walking towards the R Prime. And if they secure also the R Prime, like probably Indecisive have a shot in that match and actually like coming back into and making like a comeback. So here we have everyone up. Still, like, don't count like Team Immune out. Primal Fangbooth is very strong to fight. Ooh, Shin is out of position and Shin is going to get picked up, and Wu is actually surviving, but maybe one more rocket. We do get like, ooh, the Primal Burn. One more auto attack will do it, and TSC do pick like Shin. Here it's like 2 times in a row a pickup has been found, and here like getting picked up right before this R Prime from Shin is actually also like very, very terrible. That makes it like this fight very, very hard to play and offer another opportunity for the side of Team Indecisive to come back. Moros is like trying to be like a little bit like hidden. Force Bondroid like away. Bondroid is trying to create like some space. They do secure the R Prime, and we get the skewer onto Nefty. Nefty is going to be obliterated immediately. No more like carry, and the carry is a big portion of their damage, because remember on the side of Team Immune, Nefty was like the only one with like most of the kills. So if Nefty dies, suddenly there is nothing. Here we go for the black hole. MT is trying to survive, but the damage is too much. We're gonna get like the sword, the long arm of the low securing the kill. Shanna 1 HP, burning blaze. We're gonna chase that, and Sevrok dying again. Whoa, that's what you call a comeback. And here, like, Team Immune were in complete control while they were the one engaging, but as soon as one engagement go badly, then Shin get picked up, then they can't really like play properly that fight, and that's like a huge turnaround here with double buff on all 5 members while there are still like 2 members down. Indecisive is knocking at the door of the base, and they're looking to maybe like get another hook, and ManQ actually like doesn't care. They just like be aggressive, create some space. I'm not so sure what the flash was. Oh, they do find like the hook, but we managed to get away, and we're gonna like try to secure that match. It's getting very, very close. Everyone is kind of low, like Nefty finding like 1 pick. Cabonani flashing the second RMB. Cabonani 1 HP, and actually we're losing Cabonani. TSC getting into the air, finally finding the pick. Shanna like trying to get like the low pick target, like we do dodge the subjugate so we don't die the skewer. Shanna is trying to do as much as he can, but ManQ doesn't care. He go to protect the minion. They go onto the core. The core is getting super low, and like MT and Shanna is doing what they can to defend against the 2 tanky target, but the core end up falling. And despite Immune being in complete control of that game for 25 minutes, suddenly Empty got picked up, and Empty got picked up, but afterwards, what like really like win the match for them is also like that they managed to find like that hook on Nefty while Morris did the damage. So that means that Nefty got obliterated in that fight because Immune was still like super capable to win that 3v5. And then when Nefty is gone, like they can clean up the fight, get the Ore Prime, and then after that, another big mistake by Shin, getting picked up before the fight. And suddenly, like here, they still try to contest it because double buff is a little bit too strong, but they can't without this Decker. Nefty still doesn't have his defensive cooldown still up and get picked up by a very nice play by ManQ going aggressively with the Wristwalker Skewer. And suddenly the whole map open. And here we see how close it was, but just like one moment of inattention, one good replash at some point, and then like chain that with another mistake. And despite playing like a flawlessly 25 minutes, you can still lose the game and keep your opponent on the grand final when it was match point, still in the match, and reach like the 5th game of this best of 5.